Uniques are back in Baldur's Gate after fighting off what was they were thinking was a vampire, but it was actually a death kiss, or whatever the fuck that was, some beholderkin, and they brought an end to the murders in Loki's community and are currently passed the fuck out in Loki's home because they are exhausted.
This is
Yes. I believe Rebecca went and turned in the ruined tentacle as evidence before
Yes.
going back and passing out.
Yes, that was done at the end.
Yeah. Very good. Rebecca and if y'all listening through one device, this might not work. Rebecca and Tia, can you meet me in secrets without? Can you hear me somehow without them hearing you?
Yeah, I have AirPods in.
Yeah, I guess it's
Okay.
oh yeah, you guys are gonna leave, so.
Yeah. So quickly make sure this is the right answer.
Make sure it's the real one.
I mean, who are we to know that they're not on? They didn't switch phones.
Yeah.
As you both pass out from exhaustion in the fight of, especially you, Tia, having your blood drained multiple times, you find yourselves in a pastoral field next to a mountain.
Do I recognize this place?
You do. I don't believe Tia does, though.
Probably not. Abby, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh.
She just fucking died. Oh.
Murdered by the feet, apparently.
Hello?
There we go.
Hello.
Hi. Do I see Rebecca?
Yeah.
I do?
Yep, you're both in whatever you sleep in as well.
Aw.
Rebecca didn't have time to change. She just
Yeah, I don't
teleported
think
in and
she really
passed the
changed.
fuck
I
out.
think she's still in her
Armor and
clothing.
shit.
Yeah.
Only person that would know how to do it.
She's gonna yawn and be like, Rebecca, where are we?
This appears to be the second layer of Mount Celestia.
Am I squeaky here? I thought
No,
we
it
were
is
saying
Or is it the first
more
layer?
specific. It's a demiplane.
Oh yeah, it's the demiplane that you can access from the second layer
Yeah,
of Mount
it's
Celestia.
Guillemot's.
Guillemot.
It is your
Or Guillermo.
where you met your patron.
Yeah,
Rebecca.
it's my patron's demiplane on the second level of Mount Celestia.
Yo, Mount Celestia, like the pony? Let's get it. I'm sorry. Well, Rebecca, how did we get here? I thought we were in. Are we?
This wouldn't
Are
be
we
the
dreaming?
first time that I've had some weird communications through a dream. Talked to a frog in a dream once. That was weird.
Oh yeah. I talk to frogs regularly.
Yeah, a giant shadow passes over you.
Over
Something
me?
flies overhead. Well, over both of you.
What was that?
That would be Guillemot.
Let's go. Let's go.
See here. Do I have a? Don't. I'm trying to find a picture, the picture of Guillemot to show Abby. Abby, I am DMing you the picture of what this thing that lands next to you looks like.
for you?
It has to upload real quick.
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Somewhere between a deer, a dragon, and a unicorn.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Is it a girl or a guy?
You have no idea.
They.
Unlike this picture, it is very silver with a blue dragon's head in profile on its chest, which you
Oh,
recognize
wow.
as the symbol of your god, Bahamut.
Our
Oh.
God is an awesome God. He
Yo,
reigns.
you know that song! Let's fucking get it. Should I bow? Would that be appropriate?
You look at Rebecca to see what Rebecca
Rebecca's
is
just
doing.
kind of like if she could lean against something, she would be. Like she's very nonchalantly just kind of standing there.
Alright, well, I will follow Rebecca's lead.
Right. It catches you off guard, Tia. In a booming voice, it kind of shakes you a little bit. Greetings.
Hello, hi.
Hey, Gabe, what's up? Any reason why you're talking to us in a dream? I assume this is a dream.
I have a message for you, Rebecca. And also, it was deemed that it should be passed to you as well, as a servant of the Platinum Dragon.
Well, thanks.
We don't know for sure if this is connected to the cult's activities. But in our monitorings, we've come across something curious that we would like you to check out when you have some time soon.
Okay.
There's been many... Given the devastation caused by the cult across different settlements and towns, there's been a number of small doomsday cults, for lack of a better word, that are preaching the end of the planet, as it were. This is not all too surprising, given what is going on and knowledge of what is actually being moved towards coming out. However, there's one that has garnered quite a large following lately. Best we can tell, somewhere between 500 and 2,000 people so far.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of people.
Most of them were in Waterdeep.
What do you mean were?
That's the part we want you to look into. It seems they, as well as all their activity, vanished overnight, at least the ones in the city. And the others slowly vanishing since then.
Bless him.
Like vanishing
Anthony!
from this plane of existence?
Sneezed on my face!
I thought I covered him.
I
Sorry.
felt droplets on my face!
The droplet.
That's literally the fucking the terminology, whatever the fuck it's called. Terminology? Yeah, they were. I literally felt like droplets.
We were warned about the droplets. For 2 years, we've been warned about the droplets.
I'm gonna get sick.
I'm gonna get sick. It's
Alright,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine. Best we can tell, that or they've found some way to cloak themselves. We've had certain observers that were following their activity, as well as a couple of the smaller doomsday cults. However, overnight they lost track of them, and we've been unable to reacquire any of their whereabouts.
Is there a title that this group went by?
Not publicly, and not that we've been able to find.
Is there any specifically known member? Because I'm sure there's lots of disappearances in Waterdeep every day.
They were keeping their identities pretty well hidden, especially the leaders, for lack of a better word. However, they did have their way of speaking they were not quiet about talking about the end of the world, and that was it that they should be the heralds of they should be the last survivors. Them and the others that join them. Interestingly, and we haven't been able to prove the connection. Though this isn't necessarily a bad thing, it is worth mentioning. Since they disappeared, they disappeared 6 days ago now. We've been trying to reacquire them since then. Many of the criminals and many
don't have to dance around terminology on my
Yeah.
behalf, Gibbon.
Yeah. Many of the criminals within the city have also started vanishing. Not all at once like this group did, but their numbers have been dwindling
It's just
fairly rapidly. More so than is normal for even a turf war between any of the large guilds of criminals.
Is this just active criminals or those with a criminal history?
From what we've been able to tell, it is active criminals. Though beyond that, there doesn't seem to be a pattern. It's all sorts of crimes against society. From theft to murder to you name it.
From petty theft all the way to multiple counts of homicide. I got it. Okay.
Yes, probably of the ones that we know about, for about 3.5 dozen have vanished.
Okay.
It's possible that they've all just simply decided to go underground, as it were, but they weren't any more wanted than normal, so it seems odd that that so many would all disappear at once. I only mention this because of the much larger disappearance that's happened around the same time. If you have other business that is known to be related to the cult or efforts towards stopping it, by all means accomplish that first, since this is just speculation. But we do ask that you do it when you are able.
Well, we need to head back to Waterdeep anyways, because the council is meeting in a few days. So while we wait for it, I guess we can start looking into this.
Thank you. And Tia,
Yes.
I'm supposed to pass along to you, though I do not know the full context, that members from your village are known to still be alive. And a couple of them disappeared along with this cult.
Whoa. Why is that? Hold on. I'm writing this down. And you know that for certain?
I'm not the one that gathered this information, but I was told it by a very reliable source. And he looks up the mountain.
Thank you.
I think we'll talk about that later if you're up for it, Tia, but
Yeah, I think we'll have to.
okay, Gima, do you know anything about me and Loki being taken for jury duty in the Feywild? Not even jury, it wasn't jury duty, we were taken as lawyers.
Yes, I did happen to, hear about that.
What was that about?
Well, many of the outer planes use mortals in their courts. I suppose that it seems as if some fairies and pixies got it in their minds to try to recreate what they saw as enjoyable to them.
I feel bad about that kid. I think he went back to the moment he left in Omu.
Yes, I'm not sure what happened to him. I might be able to look into that, but no promises.
Yeah, it would be nice to know what happened to him, even if it is tragic. But I did tell him to look for Rinder, but beyond that, I don't know.
Yes, I'm afraid there are more pressing things at the matter, so that is not the top of the list. But I will see what I can do. Thank you both. And the vision starts to fade to black.
Back to the main
Does that mean we
channel.
wake up? Yeah, right?
Yeah, back to the main channel.
Hello, my children.
Loki and Morgan, you both
Hi.
wake up, and Tia and Rebecca are still like conked out.
I mean,
Rebecca doesn't seem to be having a nightmare, at least, which is unique for whenever she's
Well,
asleep.
Rebecca got hurt pretty bad, so maybe she needs her sleep. Yeah. Let them sleep. Morgan, make them food. I don't know how to cook. You fucking piss rat. I know you're upstairs and you have your phone, bitch.
Call him out. Do it.
He's a piss rat. I hear him washing his hands.
All right.
What's happening?
We woke up and we see that Tia and Rebecca are still zonked out. And, yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Can
Hi.
you not hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, wait for me.
So what's going on?
You and Loki both wake up. Tia and Rebecca are still conked out.
Wait.
Okay. Is it like morning?
Yeah. It's like mid to late morning.
All right. I'm gonna probably get up and like maybe make breakfast. Nothing crazy.
All right. For nothing crazy, I'm going to say you don't. You can do the roll at advantage since you're doing
Okay.
something simple.
I was rolling it off of the chef's tools, right?
Yes.
See if I can find them. Climber's kit. Oh, cook's utensils. Is it gonna roll? No, because that's in my inventory. Right. I want to go to.
It should
We're
be like
going to-
skills and proficiencies or something like that.
Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, you make some. That was a single roll. So go ahead and roll again for the advantage.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
Did it go?
It did not. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, you make a. You make some. What would what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I stupid all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Okay, here it is. You make some Symbian toast. You wash
Some what?
Symbian toast.
Ooh.
You wash some. You dip some bread in eggs and milk, and fry it in a pan.
Symbian toast is French toast.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, I would have expected like poutine or something like that, but that's not breakfast food, I suppose.
I mean,
Because
anything
Symbia
can be
is
breakfast food.
metric.
No. Darylin is.
Daryl's back to Africa. Okay, yeah.
It's just Darylin. Just be glad you don't have to do Dragonborn shoe sizes, Beck.
They
Oh
don't
my
even
God.
wear shoes.
Imagine them wearing shoes.
There is in this
There is at least one.
in the Forgettable Realms. French the Dragonborn that y'all met that owned the museum. He came up with. He made up the system for Dragonborn shoe sizes in like session 2 of the old campaign.
Did it make
That's
sense?
funny.
No, but he did
Yeah,
it.
it's like I can't remember. It's the width plus the length divided by the number of toes or something like that. I have it written down in an old notebook. I'll find it before next session. Anyway, yeah. As you're finishing making the Symbian toast, Rebecca and Tia both bolt up awake at the exact same time.
What the hell?
Well, that was
What's
Oh my
wrong
god,
with
they're
you?
both demons.
nice instead of a nightmare. Apparently, there's doomsday cults, and one of the major ones just disappeared in Waterdeep.
Doomsday cults?
Yeah, they're preaching the end of the world, that the world's going to end. I mean, they're not entirely wrong. But this particular one was like, oh, we're going to be the last survivors kind of stuff. So I don't fucking know. But yeah, had a meeting with Guillemot. Tia also learned some things, but I'll leave that up to her for her to share.
All right.
But next
well,
time
I'm
we're in
breakfast.
Waterdeep, we have to look into these disappearances. But it's not a priority. If there is stuff where we need to take care of the cults or fight off the end of the world, then that takes priority. But this is also needed to be done.
Do you think it's related? I mean, like,
They
the
don't know.
cultists were taking Dragonborns, and now if they're taking Doomsday cultists,
They don't know. It's not known. It might be.
Well, I guess whenever we got the free time.
We got a few days until the thing, the meeting.
Yep, you have
Right.
7 days still before the meeting.
That's almost a 10-day.
And Morgan, you have 2 days before your order is ready.
Yes, my order. That's right.
When's the next battle in the arena?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me pull up what exact day it is currently. It would be 3 days.
Ooh.
So we can start looking into this, and then we can go do a battle in the arena.
Yo, and I can make money. Yeah, Morgan will be like, he'll just, I guess, say that out loud and be like, yeah, my order will be ready in 2 days. And then the day after that, it's fight time. And Rebecca, you don't get to say no this time. You said no too many times. You're going to say yes.
I mean, I only said no because we had shit to do. Now we got time
Lovely.
to kill.
Man, we always got shit to do.
I'll be the bookie.
Yo, Loki, you in for this?
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money.
I thought we were gonna tag team him, Morgan.
Right,
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah, you two are gonna
Loki
tag team.
works the crowd.
Yeah, I'm gonna work the crowd. Take bets.
That's what he always does. At least that's what I assume he always does.
Of course. What do you think I do?
Shady fucker.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah. Also, criminals are disappearing in Waterdeep. Not at the same rate, but as the Doomsday Cult, but they are disappearing quite rapidly.
Well,
That's a bad thing?
yeah,
We're
that's Waterdeep,
technically
not Baldure.
criminals, so
Well, that's
I don't know if
Waterdeep.
that means they will
What?
be potentially
That's-
affected.
That's Waterdeep.
We're not criminals. And besides,
Loki,
if we
aren't you
were,
going back to Waterdeep? Don't you own a house? Aren't you a citizen there?
Yes, but they don't know I'm a criminal. I legally bought my green card.
Loki. Only you hear this, but there is the sound of a bell tinkling right above your door. Like your front door.
Now, who in the hell is ringing my doorbell?
You do not have a doorbell.
Now, who in the hell is ringing my doorbell? Can I go up to my door and peek through the door hole?
Yeah, you go up to your door, and as you get within 2 feet of the door, a mail slot opens up. You do not have a mail slot in your door.
Witchcraft!
And a single letter falls through.
Oh, that's cute.
That is addressed in red ink to Loki, and then in square brackets, redacted.
Redacted.
Oh, that's sweet.
67
Street place.
yeah, 67 heel turn way.
Heel turn away? How sweet. I'm going to make sure that this thing isn't fucking tracked.
Detect
So
magic.
Detect magic.
Okay. There is a magic aura around your door, specifically around where the mail slot had been. But it's
Okay.
fading.
Okay. The perpetrator has left. I'll open the letter and give me a sec.
Okay.
You can still talk. I'm still here. I'm just attending to something.
Okay. if you're, yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna read it out to everyone.
Yes.
It's in the same blood red ink as the address was. Congratulations on stopping what I sent your way. It is but the first of many. And then it's signed by Redacted.
Well, you know what, guys? This person sounds like a real fucking dick.
And there's a picture of, at the bottom, there's a picture of vampire fangs that are X'd out. And then a crudely drawn picture of that thing you fought yesterday.
Oh my god. I have a stalker.
So someone sent that thing to harass the town?
Well, one could assume.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
So whoever this is has a bone to pick with me. Oh no, not the bone,
Bone
bro.
Not the bone zone.
The Bone Zone.
Zoom flume.
Well, I'm sorry, Loki, but I don't understand why someone would want to stalk you.
I don't either. I don't get it either, Morgan.
Do you think it's a scorned lover?
Oh, I have none of those.
But Loki, you're always reading those steamy romance novels.
Yeah, those are from me. Because I don't do anything.
That's a shame. We gotta get you some bitches.
You know what, Morgan? Maybe I'm just waiting for the right one. You ever think of that?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know.
You don't know
The
anything. You
right
don't know
one
Jack.
just kind of found me. What?
You don't know Jack.
It's true. You've never met a person named Jack.
Yeah, I don't know
Me?
Jack. Who is he?
Oh, he lives right down the street from me. It's fine. He's a good man.
What does he have
Oh,
to do with
okay.
anything?
You should introduce me sometime.
Yeah, maybe after this ordeal's over.
All right. All of you get this simian toast in your bodies.
This is true, yes.
Oh, I haven't
must
had
start
Simeon toast in ages. Rebecca scars it down.
I love toast.
You want some chopped banana slices on top of this?
Got bananas right from the source. Went to Chol and got them.
I enjoy my breakfast with my friends.
At this point, let's see here. Rebecca, you get a message in your head in a
Similar to
familiar voice, but you haven't heard it in a while.
Okay. Similar to when Loki sends a message.
Similar, yes. Different voice. And I can't remember the voice at all. But we need to talk at the museum. This is Render.
Render. Since when
don't
did he have
remember Render's
sending?
voice.
Big boy. You mean big boy?
Well, it's sort of on the way to how we'll get to Waterdeep. But okay, I'll see you there later today.
What was Rinder's voice?
Oh fuck.
He's like, hello, it is me, Rinder. I am Canadian.
No, it was
It was French Canadian, but it kept slipping into Midwest a little bit.
I it
talk
been
like
is
this.
no, it wasn't. Fuck, I'd have to listen to it again. It's been a while.
Cheese liker. There has to be a clip with Rinder talking.
Common. You speak common. I think it's something along these lines.
Yeah, it's something like this. Something like this.
Because common was not his first language.
Yes.
Vincent, Jean-Luc.
Oldomuin is just French.
So true.
There's good fishing out in Quebec.
Bean druids don't get sending.
I know. Beck, believe me, there's a reason.
There's a reason, okay.
And it doesn't take away from what you had told me Rinder would be doing.
Well, if we could stop by the museum on our way to the Harper's teleporting place, that would be nice.
Morgan, your order is going to be ready in Baldur's in 2 days. You made the order here in Baldur's.
Yeah. I gotta stay.
Oh.
Are we leaving behind our big monk? What will we do without him?
I mean, I
Would
guess
you-
we could stay in Baldur's for a couple days.
Yeah, we can afford a few days.
Then we'll
Who's
go to
this dude
Waterdeep.
anyway?
Then we'll go to Waterdeep and then do the fight and then start looking into the disappearances.
What'd you say, Dylan?
No, I said, like, who's this guy anyway?
He's
But I said it as Morgan.
He's a Muin Minotaur from Chult. He was a not a royal guard. He was a personal guard of one of the major people when the city was attacked 100 years ago, and then he got displaced in time or something. I don't know. It was weird. And he traveled with my friends after I was dead, and I met him after
So we got
I was brought back. You could almost say he replaced me.
That's a bit rude.
Actually, you could almost say he replaced your replacement after one session.
I forgot what you did. No one talked about him.
I'm Choo Choo. Choo Choo one gum gum. Give Choo Choo gum gum.
No, he was a Kenku.
One day I want to play a Kenku. But
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
I want to do a Kenku with a soundboard.
Yeah, I guess we could head into. I should probably head into town and go talk to the big men.
Oh my god. What up, Joey?
This is an important question, Beck. Is Rinder taller than Morgan?
Rinder was 6'8".
Massive.
Yeah. Rinder will definitely be taller than Morgan.
He's taller than Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, is Ed? How tall is Ed?
I don't think he's 6'8".
I have no idea.
I know Rune Knights get extra height as a class feature.
We're not
Yeah,
there
it's-
yet. That's like a level 10 feature or something.
Yeah, he's probably massive.
Oh, I wonder if he's revived Gary.
So come home, Gary.
Come home, Gary. Come home, Gary.
Gary had no hope going into that fight with Serac.
Did he even make it to a Saharac? Didn't
He
tie
did.
to the
He
baby?
was killed by the Circle of Death.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So sad.
Look, let's be honest. I'm surprised Kupalue survived that.
I mean, he didn't.
I mean, but he was brought back.
He was brought back, but
Unlike Gary.
I mean, Rinder was casting General Repose on him until he could find a way to bring him back.
It is true. It is true. Alright, so is anyone going with Rebecca into Baldur's? Into this actual city?
I'll go with Rebecca.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Alright, as you're walking out of the city, out of the community, Tia, because you have the highest passive perception ever, you notice on the door to the chief's building where you had talked outside of to get the battle plan of the defense a couple days ago. There is briefly a mail flap that opens in the door, closes, and then vanishes.
What battle plan?
We're going to.
That was the session you weren't here, Beck.
Oh, okay.
When they first got here to talk about the defense for the vampire.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They talked out front of it with Bruno after Quaker personally took Loki's tax.
Like the bitch he is.
And Loki got away with murder, basically, on underselling himself on the tax.
Yes.
He got away with only paying 10 gold back.
I'm trying to get this. I'm pretty awesome.
But yeah, Tia, you also would have noticed when the mail flap opened at Loki's. And it is very similar.
Right. I don't really know what I can do about it. I just point it out, I guess.
Whoa, mail flap.
Look at the mail flap! Wow!
By the time she says it and you look, the mail flap is gone.
Detect magic.
There's a fading aura of magic on the door. Specifically where a mail flap would be.
I believe you. I mean, not that I would think that you were lying, Tia.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Why is it echoing?
Oh!
Because you need to take it off speakerphone. There you go. You got it. You gotta
Nope.
mute me too. I'm in the same room as you. We're trying. We're really trying.
You're good.
Maker, you shouldn't do it anymore.
Is it echoing?
Nope.
No,
Okay, good.
no, everyone's name is just shaking violently.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm just gonna be like, whoa, look at the map. Why did it disappear? I don't really know what to do about that.
I don't think there's really anything we can do.
Yeah,
Nothing we could do.
it's gone now.
All right, and you continue on to the city.
Whee!
As you pass through Stony Eyes, you all notice Lorit frantically running back to her and Rebecca's apartment, carrying what appears to be bags of groceries.
Hold on, I should probably go check that out. I'll quickly follow her.
Hello, sibling of Rebecca.
Huh? Oh, hey.
Hey, Laura. Why are you in such a hurry?
I try not to stay out too long in case people try to break in again.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. It's been a while. Lots have happened. Yeah, that's a good plan.
It's good to see you. You said you were going to. What were you going to last time?
Snake Mountain? That's Snake Mountain.
Yeah, you were going to the.
Oh my god, we're going to Dragon of Icy
Go after
Mountain.
the bad man. Did you get that?
Yeah, we got him. The serpent.
The leader guy you were after?
Yeah, we got him. He's currently in Waterdeep. And then after that, we went all the way to the Sea of Moving Ice. That was fun.
That sounds very cold.
It was. You would not have liked it.
No, it gets cold enough for me here.
But Morgan killed a dragon, an adult dragon there.
She looks at you disbelievingly for a minute.
This
and
is
then
very true.
sees that you're being serious. And it's just like, what? Wow.
He's a madman, we know.
I mean, it was a team effort, but Morgan did get the final blow on him.
I mean, I kind of assumed that it wasn't just him, but still, that's impressive.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
almost killed us.
That was a hard fight.
It was.
I mean, I fought some hard things in my life, but that was something else.
Almost took like.
I kind of wish we could have snuck up on the fucker.
Yeah,
We
unfortunately.
couldn't even see half the time.
And at one point, there was a monkey, a demon monkey, and a monk. What are you doing back here now?
Well,
there's not some big base here, is there?
No, not to our knowledge. We're here because Morgan needs to pick up an order in 2 days, and I'm actually on my way to go see that Minotaur fella we met in Chult. You met him at in the Anne's room.
Yeah, I met him at the book reading.
I can't wait to meet this fella. He seems swell.
Are you gonna be coming to the house? I need to get more groceries, if so.
No. I'm currently staying at Loki's, but I think they're staying at Loki's. I could come by tonight and rest. You don't have to feed me because I'm not super hungry all the time.
Yeah, but you sure you don't miss any authentic Chilton food?
Rebecca thinks about it. On one hand, yes. On the other hand, she's just her lack of appetite really doesn't. I don't. Sorry, Laura. Just I don't really have a strong sense of an appetite right now, or have for a while.
She reads your face for a minute. Okay.
Rebecca's also forgot to breathe at the moment.
I'll have a special Chilton drink ready for you, though.
Well, that'll be nice. Thank you.
All right, I should get back and make sure that the house is still safe.
Right. Hey, be careful.
Thank you.
See you tonight.
She gives you a hug.
Yeah, reciprocate.
Okay.
That's cute.
But yeah, you make your way into the city and to the museum. Belongs in a museum. You find that there's still a sign on the front that says opening soon.
Man, it's been like a few months. It's been several months. How long will it take?
Francesco may have left town.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
May have been sent out of town
Yeah, you kind of told me to leave town.
like 6 months ago or so.
Yeah.
But you see Orvex sweeping off the raised entrance area.
Hey, Orvex.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, how's things?
Good. Rinder came by and he's delivered some stuff from Chult that he thought me and Francesco would find useful. He said he was gonna wait here for you, though?
Yeah, he sent me a message somehow. I don't know how he did that.
I don't know. It must have been either when I stepped out or before he got here.
But is he inside?
Yes, he's up in the office, top floor.
All right.
Which is also where you met Francesco when you came here with Skittles.
Yep. All right, come on, guys.
You all see the building from the front is 4 stories tall and crammed between two-story buildings that like butt up to it. The 3rd floor of which, from this side at least, is a giant stained glass window depicting a jungle landscape with a dragonborn, a short person, an elf, a half elf in black armor, a big minotaur, a man, and what looks like a little green creature.
Does it look like a little green goblin, or does it look like something else?
Rogue.
Looks
I
like a
don't think any
plant.
of you. Yeah, it looks like it's made of mold or vines or something.
Fungus.
Yeah, it's hard to say. You've never seen a creature like it.
That's
Rebecca kind of
more gonna look at it and be like,
looks
what
at
the
it.
hell?
She looks at the mural in a sort of nostalgic fashion.
I have. Let's see if I can find it.
Is there a so like that's a mosaic that's in the museum, correct? Or is that on the outside?
Yeah, that's on the outside. That's a big stained glass window that makes up most of the third floor.
Oh, nice. So I imagine like this is like what Rebecca's friend dedicated to all of them. I'm assuming. Like, can Morgan assume that? He's probably been
Yeah,
told
I
it
mean, you've
before.
been told about the her going through the jungles of Cholt for the death
Right.
curse. You've met Bree, the halfling, which you see a what you can assume is a halfling. The short person. The half elf does resemble Rebecca.
So Morgan will pull Loki aside and go, "Hey Loki, I got a funny idea."
Oh my god,
Okay, so do you think that you could like cast an illusion so that the little eyes over Rebecca are X's instead of little dots?
easy enough.
All right.
A little minor illusion. Exactly the way you've been trying.
And then once he does it, Morgan will be like, "Oh wow, Rebecca, that's amazing. Look at that depiction of you and all of your friends."
I mean, she's looking at it right now with a sense of nostalgia, so she's gonna see it change.
Yeah, you see the X's immediately appear over your eyes.
What the fuck?
Oh my God, Rebecca,
No,
you're dead.
Rebecca, I hate telling you this, but you're dead.
Detect magic.
Nathan, you did mute your mic. Mute mic on your whatever you're on. No, mine's muted, but you're on. That's why we're echoing.
I'm not echoing.
How are you muted?
You're
That's
not
fucking.
muted.
It would be outside the 30-foot range. The entire mural would be.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So your detect magic doesn't see it.
Wait. Oh,
I don't know what the range on minor illusion is off the top of my head. It's also
It's
30
30
feet. So yeah,
feet.
it doesn't work.
damn it.
Also, this doesn't happen.
None of this happens, and Morgan cries.
He does. It's true.
He actually, like, you visibly just see a tear brought to his eye for no reason whatsoever.
Loki also looks slightly disappointed. But Rebecca, you don't notice any of this because you're looking up wistfully.
Yeah, I'll quickly name off the ones in order. It's like, that's Francesco, that's Bree, Elrin, me, that's Kawasha, and
Oh, and a man in full plate.
Oh, that's Pierce. That's the statue in the Mount Celestia you saw.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Then there was Aquasha. I'm pointing at the correct one. There's Rinder, and that little guy there is Koopalua. He was a Vegapigmy. Some kind of sentient fungus mold. We called him Mushroom Man.
Shine Sprite would also be there, and on Bree's shoulder is what looks like a little lanky like picture the fairy equivalent of Slender Man, but not creepy. I don't know how to.
That's a hell of a description.
A not creepy Slenderman. Cutie Man?
What is
Cutie,
the
cutie, Slend.
what is the I can't even think of
Slender cutie.
I don't think I own I don't own the book to get the picture of it into Roll20.
The book.
It's I think it's only in the Tomb of Annihilation book.
Is it one of the trickster gods?
No, I'm getting I'm getting a picture off the wiki.
Oh, it's like a Chult specific creature, I imagine.
It's definitely
Oh.
a nature specific.
Schwinga.
Yeah. Beck, you recognize it as Cheshi,
Cheshi, yeah.
which was a doll of a Schwinga.
Oh, those things. The little gobbledygoops. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I know that was not a good description whatsoever, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, Elven
Um,
Slenderman was not a good description either, to be fair.
Mario will kind of like
Those guys.
stand next to Rebecca because he can't prank her now. He'll stand next to her and like he'll look up and he'll go, "Yeah, so like that many of you managed to beat like this big bad guy and save the world, and there's only 4 of us, and we have to beat a 5-headed dragon."
We didn't beat him. He ran away. We
You
just
told me
stopped
you
his
saved the
plan.
world.
We did save
You
the
lied
world.
to me.
We foiled his
I just
plan,
laugh
and then he
slowly
came in to
decreasing.
kill us, and we fought him off, but we didn't kill him. Not that I think we could kill him, because he's a fucking lich.
Yeah, and a lot of the people that were with us had the help of some
Godlike entities.
yeah, not real gods, but kind of.
Man, y'all are lucky.
We, some reason I have a. Everyone I know has a habit of falling backwards into success.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We've accomplished a decent amount, but it kind of sounds like overall we're fucked. I'm sorry, my time in Chef Ramsay's kitchen has made me less than positive
We're
as a
gonna
goat.
die!
God damn it. Cat.
Having to boot up my old laptop because apparently I didn't transfer the Minecraft world that has the museum on it over, so I can't send a picture of it. But anyway, yeah.
Epic Minecraft.
You eventually make it inside, and you pass several. You go through it's the top floor, so you go through 3 floors of exhibits. The let's see here. The bottom floor is the floor of it is a giant map of Faerun, the planet. Not the planet.
Toril.
Toril is the planet. The second floor is a lot of exhibits about different cultures in Chult. And then the third floor is more general history from other stuff around the area. But the fourth floor is just the offices. And you find Rinder sitting on a couch.
Hold on, let me get an image of him in Discord.
It's pinned. The drawing's pinned. The one that has
It's a snippet of his family portrait. It's just missing his wife.
I love Rinder.
that is Rahane.
Yeah, Rahane. Is it just Rinder? Is Lucanu there?
Lucanu is not there.
Hmm.
And Rinder looks visibly on edge.
What up, big dude? I don't know you, but I heard of you.
Everyone, this is Rinder.
He talks like this.
This
Rebecca.
is weird. This is weird.
Yeah, there's stuff he knows that I can't just
Yeah, that
outright
I
tell
can't
you, though.
know. Yeah.
I tried to think about a way to let you be able to do it, but then I'd just have to be
There was no
telling
way.
messaging you all the answers and stuff.
Yeah.
Rinder goes, hello, I know the answer to everything. Here you go.
I mean, you have a book that does that.
Yes, I am Rinder. It is nice to meet you. I come from French Canada, and today I am telling you that there are big problems in Baldur's Gate.
That is too much of a normal French accent. Canadian French is more aggressive and barbaric.
Canadian French is very similar to like a Wisconsin accent as well, but with a bit more to it. Like if you bred a pure French accent with Wisconsin, you get French Canadian.
Okay, hold on. So, ho and would you like a pop?
Don't you know?
Have you ever gone to Quebec and gone fishing? Would you like a pop?
That was like
That was more
that was
German.
like no, that was the guy from Frozen that Big Summer Blowout.
Big summer blowout, yes. You want to go skiing in the summer? You can't, silly goose. There's no snow, only sand.
But now there is. Anyway, yeah. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. I should probably introduce these guys. This is Loki, Morgan, and Tia. I've been traveling with them for the
Yep.
past
GG.
while now.
I was surprised to hear from Orvix that you are no longer all traveling together. I knew Francesco was planning to open the museum, but I thought he'd still be with you and the rest of you would be together. But it's good to see you're still out doing things.
Bree's out with her family in greenest, raising wyverns and defending greenest from attacks from a cult. And I don't know what the hell Elrond's doing. Same with Pierce. Francesco is I don't know where he is. It's best that I don't know. He's in hiding right now. I don't know if you've heard that draconic-like entities have been going missing. So Francesco is currently off the grid, so to speak.
I've heard bits and pieces of it, but been more preoccupied with issues going on closer to home. Unfortunately. It is quite a shame, though.
How is the restoration of Omu coming? Heard that there's some undead problems on the whole continent.
Yes, much like this museum. It's currently on hold. We managed to get Fintaza and the rest of the Thane on the run, but weren't able to actually put a stop to them before the undead started growing large in numbers, larger than they were already.
Did the Skull Chalice actually work, or have you not used it yet?
It hasn't been safe enough to bring the royal family Tuomo yet.
That is very understandable.
We were planning on it once the Yanti were out. We're still dealing with the grungs and the vegapygmies. A few raids from the Fane, but the biggest problem right now is the undead, and we haven't been able to focus on getting rid of any of the other 3 problems.
Chungo hasn't helped with the grungs?
Well, you remember there was the separate grungs.
Yeah, but I thought like maybe he could help at least a little.
He had planned to come in also after the Yanti were out and help with that. But
Yeah, he's
Dun
probably
Grunglung is also
under siege from zombies, I imagine.
yes. Most of all the settlements are.
You must save my family.
Oh, his family is missing.
His family is in the past, except for the one that's a statue.
Yeah, his brother is a statue in a house.
I came here to try to trade for supplies and maybe help, but that's not likely here, given the Flaming Fist are who are the military here, and they're also the ones that have been trying to loot Chult.
Oh, I imagine that's a bit awkward.
They're the ones you had a contract with.
I mean, it was the only way to legally be there.
True. Yes, and also the Yanti have been growing Baldure again lately too. But I think they're having to fend with the undead as well.
Probably without Rosnasi there to help control the undead is not helping them either.
Yes. It is not going great. We did manage to clear out some more of the tomb before we had to shift focus to defending against the undead.
Managed to get down to the library? We're not that deep yet.
A dark look goes over his face as you mentioned the library.
Did something happen? Is Mr. Fox okay?
The library was one of the first places we tried to take. From what especially Francesco, but all of you told us of it. He had thought that some of it would be very useful for the museum on top of what someone had seen as magical stuff. I don't remember who, because
Rebecca,
that was like
she had
a year
detect
ago.
magic.
Yeah, what you saw as having magic on top of that.
Also, all the untold knowledge in there as well.
Yes. It turns out that the guardian, the monster, was Mr. Fox.
What?
The one and only Mr. Fantastic Fox?
I mean, at least you knew his true name, right? Did that help?
That's not his true name.
I mean, not Mr. Fox, like Rinder, because they got the name from one of the hags, right? Yiga Raxig or something? I don't know.
Igarax. Oh, you are correct. Yeah, you are correct. It did help we still lost several people.
Well, I'm definitely glad I put that scroll back before we left. I'm sorry
Yes,
for your losses.
Yes, thinking back on it, it does make a bit of sense. A canine-like creature and a guy named Mr. Fox.
I don't know how I didn't connect that. That's a very good point.
Yes. That is most of what I was bringing to Francesco is mostly those books.
Did any of them have
As I-
information on Tiamat? The ones that you brought with you, that is?
the ones that he brought with him. No.
No. Okay.
He did not bring nearly all of them. That was a large library.
It was, yes.
None that I brought with me, but we're still going through the ones that aren't to do with Chult and specifically Omo. I did think that once I was told about what you're looking into and trying to save the world again, that some of the magical books could be of some use, possibly. So I brought them.
What were those, man? There were scrolls and spell books?
Yes. Both. And also, before I say something stupid, Beck, Render did not have detect or identify, correct?
He got the scroll for it for the ritual because he had his ritual book. He just had to copy it down into his book at some point after the tomb.
Okay.
Which I imagine it's been a year or so.
Right. Yeah. No, he's done it.
Probably done that.
Yeah. You know what? It doesn't matter if he knows. Yep. Okay, never
I
mind.
can tell you what I had on his ritual list. He had alarm, B-sense, comprehend, languages, detect magic, general pose, identify, illusionary script, speak with animals, and Tensor's floating disc. B-sense and speak with animals was from his barbarian class.
Right. I may have misspoke, and I identified doesn't matter for the thing I was thinking of. Let's see here. I have these 3 scrolls. They are still very dusty. They're in like a clear bag of some sort. And he pulls out a heavier leather bag that was he had put beside the couch. And 6 spell books.
I glance at Loki.
Fancy. Well, don't mind if I do, as I strut on over.
As you get closer, you see he has a gigantic sword that looks like it's been carved from bone.
Well, that's just nice. You don't mind
It's
if I take
true.
a peek through these.
Any
it's
friend
old.
of Rebecca's is a friend of mine.
Okay, I take the spell book.
Yeah, he's the one that could use those. I'm not a wizard.
Yes, I wasn't sure how useful they'd be, but I hope that they could be of some use. It's my understanding that even outside of this group you're traveling with, you've made some other allies that are helping.
There's a whole Sword Coast Council, along with other nations that aren't on the Sword Coast. I think Coromir is one of them. it's very much a end of the world scenario, Rinder.
Yes, well, I didn't just come here to help, but to seek help, not necessarily from you because of, obviously you are busy, but I hope you don't mind me telling you of what's going on back there as well.
I mean, I lived in Chult for 6 months. I don't mind. It's sort of like
The
a secondary home.
entire peninsula, from what I can tell, everyone has been plagued with nightmares for about the last month. The same nightmare. Are you familiar with
Dendar?
yes, and his relation to Ubtao,
Uptao, I
or
think
her relation to Ubtao?
sealed Dendar, but beyond that, I don't know too much.
Ubtao. Long ago, there was a war between the gods and the primordials. Ubtao is the only primordial that was allowed to stay here when the rest were defeated. He was given Chult in exchange for guarding that Dindar never comes back. You only went in the second time that we were in the Fane. But it turns out that they were worshipping Dindar. There are many murals in there. Everyone's been having nightmares of the sun going dark. Now, this could just be because of what has always been known there, that an end of the world thing, as you call it, for Tiamat. It could be just from that, and in a way that Chiltons would understand. But I think it's at least noteworthy. That is what Dindar did during the war we spoke of before. They
If it's
devoured
not
the sun.
if it's not one thing, it's another, of course. Since it's everyone
Like I said, it could very well be just a warning from someone in a way that Chiltons should understand. But I felt it was worth telling.
Yeah, I'll dismiss Andromeda so she can go tell Giamut this. Where's Lucano, Rinder?
Lucanu is heading up the defense.
That makes
Since I had some knowledge of the Sword Coast from when I traveled with the minister, we decided it would be best if I was one of the ones that came here.
Makes sense. Do you have any luck using that rock you got there? The moonstone thing?
Moonstone. Yes, that has been blocked up. We still don't know exactly what it does.
I mean, he was attuned to it.
Yep. Many people many people and groups have been trying to come after it.
Oh, okay.
That ended once that slowed down once I was no longer attuned to it.
Yeah, that's probably best then.
Yes, at least until things calm down again.
Well,
Other than that, I also brought a couple more things that I thought could be of use that we had found in in the tomb. There is and I lost the list that I had of that, so I'll have to get that when we take a break in a few minutes. But he gives you a bag of the other stuff.
Bean, when you have a memento, would you mind DMing me all the spells that are in these spell books when we have an ample time to sit through and look through all of them?
Yes,
You'll
it is
also give
several.
Yes, that's right.
in that list should be Magic Circle and Sending, because those were two loose spell pages he got from Goatman's book. That he had no
The
use
goat
for.
man. I don't know who the goat man
Yeah.
is, and I don't know
Yeah.
this.
I guess I can't remember if Francesco's still a goat or if he got that fixed. I don't think he got that fixed.
I think
I
he
think
was liking it.
I think he said he was never going to get it fixed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said he would never get it fixed, so that's never getting fixed. All right. Let's take a break here, and I'll get those two lists together. Heck, were those the only two spells that Render didn't? That Render got?
He also had Commune with Nature from somewhere, but that's not a wizard spell, and he can use that himself.
Right.
But he can't copy that into
that...
his ritual book, because that's a druid spell.
Yeah, what I meant is, did he get the whole spell book from Goatman or just loose pages?
You told
Because
me
I have
you told me the pages, and I added the ones that he could use,
Okay.
which he put in his ritual book, and then those two are just the only ones he couldn't use.
Okay. Right. And he copies them into his wizard book, his ritual book, so
It uses the scroll. It's the same way that wizards do.
it uses the scroll, yes, but the Goatman had an actual book, so it wasn't scrolls.
Oh.
Yeah, so he would. I'm gonna say it would actually be 7 books, Anthony.
My bad. I responded to that. I forgot I was muted. I said 7. That's all right.
Yep.
Good thing we're loaded with cash, and we can get a fuck ton of paper.
Yeah. It's just a matter of all the time to put them in.
My God, I gotta type out 7 books worth of spells.
Yep. Have fun. I just realized I closed Roll20. I apologize. I don't know how Abby's computer works.
It doesn't. It has an
It really
FPS
doesn't.
counter. definitely didn't get Gora's spellbook. Gora had his spellbook.
Yep. And Ritter vowed to hunt him down.
This is true. I'm gonna go take my medicine real quick.
Of course, there has to be another doomsday scenario that's happening.
Always going to be a doomsday scenario.
Yeah, bad shit happens when you usurp a guy who isn't super keen on ending the world, more controlling it, with someone who's very keen on ending the world. I will be right back. I'm gonna get a snack.
Ooh.
Did somebody say peanut butter?
Your peanut butter?
And jellies.
Also, I lied. Y'all actually got the other things that I had thought about, that I had thought y'all hadn't.
Yep.
I went back through the entire tomb, and yeah, most of the stuff y'all didn't get is money and like historical things like art objects and stuff. And those will go to the museum, and money would go towards funding the defense and rebuilding of Homu.
There's also like that thing that the Yellow Banner was looking for that we never found.
That has not been found yet. He said they haven't completely gone through on account of needing defense. I had a floor by floor progress of what they've gone through, like what floors they've finished securing. Because there are still things in there that were not killed. It is a dangerous place still.
Yep. There's also
It's not as easy as just sending a search party through looking for a treasure.
And their traps are still active, and there's still those maintenance people
that were repairing things, so might be repairing traps for all you know. Remember that fan blade render broke?
I think we
he does
tested it
also
and found that it was active again afterwards.
Oh yeah, it was. That's true. Yeah, because I'd rolled for how long? He gives you a pair of horn-rimmed glasses that you recognize as the ones Mr. Fox was wearing. That would be the other magic item.
Horn-rimmed glasses. What are these?
Oh wait,
do?
are you recording during the break?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He gives you a pair of the horn-rimmed glasses. And he thinks there's something significant about them, but couldn't find anything with identify.
Detect magic.
No.
Nothing on them?
No. Give me a... What kind of check would this be? Yeah, give me a straight Arcana check.
Ooh. I have a +2 to Arcana now. I'll add a D6 to that.
14. You feel like there's something significant about them.
Yeah, Loki, I'm probably gonna have you take a look at these later.
Yeah, my brain will be overloaded.
I'll quickly put them on and see what happens.
I mean, your vision's a little distorted for things that are... It's distorted for things that aren't close up. They just seem like glasses when you're wearing them. The only other thing of magic that we found is a music box, and I don't know that would really be useful to you.
If you're in the area, you could head on over to Greenest. Maybe give that to Bree.
I can probably have it send it with someone, but I need to be staying with in some of these cities trying to find what help I can.
Understandable.
Not easy given what's happened here on the mainland as well, though.
Yeah, just everything decided to go tits up all at once.
Not how I would have put it, but yeah, you are correct.
Now, you would have said something along the lines of, like, holy Baphomet's balls. Rebecca said that in Minotaur, so no one understood that.
He chuckles. No, this was all. We're not back from the break, but this was all. Uh, is everyone back?
Hmm,
I'm here.
I'm here.
Anchovies. Good.
Discord on my phone is weird. Hi, I'm here.
Hi. Okay. Um. Yeah. So we're good to start again. I've typed out book 1 so far and sent it to you, Anthony. I don't know if they might not all be wizard spells. That's up for you to figure out. That's just
Yeah.
what's in the book.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
That's what
I'll
was in the spell book.
look at it in a second.
It's a catalog of every spell that's ever existed.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's true.
There's even Carson's avatar.
Karsus's avatar, the 12th level spell.
I've always wondered about this, and this is probably a stupid question, but wizard spells, right? Spell book, but you can get spell books. At least in my experience, I believe like one of the witches' spell books in Curse of Strahd had spells that were not wizard spells that normally wizards don't always get access to. Now I know that certain subclasses give you access to other. Well, I don't know about for wizard because I don't play wizards, but you know what I mean. Like certain subclasses will give you access to other classes spell lists. So if a spell is in a spell book and a wizard copies it down, even if they're not normally able to cast that spell, would they be able to because like it's in a spell book and it's been explained to them in a way that a wizard would understand?
So
Up to DM interpretation, probably.
this is a multi-part question. First, the reason that there are spells in spell books that are not on the wizard list, and also some characters that you are pretty much druids, but have spells that aren't on the druid list, and etc. Is because there's other things besides just player characters. Like there's other types of magic. There's other there's other things in the universe besides that.
Right.
Not all NPCs, for lack of a better word, follow the same logic as a strict class. That said, wizards are player classes are only capable of certain spells because of the way they were taught, and wizards also, it's not really explained to them in a way that a wizard would understand. Wizards transcribing spells from other spell books costs so much and takes so much time because every wizard has their own notation and they're having to
Decipher.
experiment and decipher and stuff. Like the picture it like the old alchemical stuff, like Nicholas Flamel and all that, and the symbols they used in alchemy is one wizard style, and Loki draws on cards.
Yeah,
which
that's
is a
true.
completely different style. And I mean, there's everything in between.
Magic is weird.
I mean, DM can roll whatever DM wants to roll, but like, the intent is not for you to be able to cast those spells.
Can you guys repeat what you said? Wait, hold on. I don't know if my AirPod's connected.
They were talking about magic.
I'm sorry.
Oh god. I just
Hold
asked them a question about magic. That's what they were. Okay, left.
Nothing
hello.
I
important,
gave
really.
very long response because I'm bad at talking short. Why use lot word when few word do trick?
Few word
Do.
trick. Trick.
Fish, ocean, China.
Far east.
All right. So yeah, you'll have. Is there anything else you want to do for the next 2 days before Morgan's order is ready?
Convert my electrum to gold.
Okay. You find ye old bank. How much electrum do you have?
370.
370. I'll say you have to go to 2 different banks, but you do get it converted. Which means you would have...
You okay? No? I was shitting my brains out. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to interrupt.
You would have 185 gold when you exchange your electrum for it.
Alright, awesome, thanks. Get out of here, Electrum. No one likes you.
You still do have quite a few dragon bits and death kiss bits if you want to.
I think we can make a death
anything
kiss
done with it.
potion that, like, we throw it at someone and it saps their life force.
I don't really know what to do with them.
Do not like my idea.
I mean,
like
we
my idea.
could if we knew how to do that.
Morgan knows how to brew.
I know how to brew. Yeah, kinda.
Can you brew a potion?
A potion.
Do you have
Hell
proficiency
no.
with alchemist supplies?
No, I got proficiency with brewer's supplies. Fourth wall. No,
Who's
I
fourth
mean,
wall?
don't worry about it, Loki. Look, I could make you a beer. I could make you, well, different types of beer. I could make you an IPA that would make you sing. But can I make a potion? If you count an alcoholic beverage as a potion, then yes. If not, no.
It's technically a poison.
When you think about it, alcohol is a potion of forgetting.
Just takes a very large
And I
dose.
drink to forget.
And I forget to drink. Morgan, this does remind you that it has been quite a while since you checked on your perfect fruit juice.
How's it doing? How's it looking? He pulls it out. He's got to look at this thing. He needs to know.
It looks like the cork is being sucked down in more.
Okay. And I just put the liquid in there with the yeast and like a cork. That was it, right?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh boy. I don't know if it could ferment like that. Oh, probably not.
Look, you tell me. I don't know enough about wine
Well,
production.
okay, so he has, like, I think it's either a brewer's kit or brewer's supplies or whatever because of the drunken fist. But
Yes. Well, you at least have proficiency. I don't know if it gave you brewer's supplies.
it might have. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, I do because it's in resources and tools.
Okay.
I have thieves' tool, a dice set, brewer's supplies, cook's utensils. Wait, let me check my inventory just in case.
Yeah, that is that's proficiency with brewer's supplies over there.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
how you had
Be
to buy
in
the
your
cook's
inventory.
utensils too.
okay, yep, no, it's, sorry, yeah, it's not in my inventory, so I do not have it.
Probably go
Right.
buy it.
Yeah, if you buy it,
I-
that's something you'd have. It wouldn't be as experimental as what this has been.
Okay, alright, yeah, you know what? Then he'll do that during the time. He'll go and buy one. Because, honestly, the simplest way that I know of doing it, if you get, if you literally get, and I'm not trying to DIY to YouTube, but it's not like there aren't videos of this that go against community guidelines. You get one of those like gallon jugs like of Arizona, not sponsored, of apple juice, but it has to be like the unpasteurized version of apple juice. And you just take a little bit off the top, you put in a package of Red Star yeast, and then you put a balloon over where the cap would be and poke a tiny little hole in the balloon. Leave it like that in like a damp closet for like 3 months, and you'll literally get Applejack.
Is the
So
sugar step not important? I know for some of it you're supposed to add sugar, but I don't know if that's just for taste or if that actually affects the chemistry.
well, it depends. See, what causes fermentation and higher alcohol percentages is the amount of sugar that you feed to your yeast. So if you put in more sugar, then it doesn't necessarily mean a sweeter beverage. It would mean a beverage that has a higher alcohol content, but sometimes it can be sweeter too. It depends on what you're making it with. Like if you're using something that's naturally already highly sweetened and then you're adding more sweetener to it to feed the yeast, then you'll get a combination of both high alcohol volume and sweetness.
Okay.
But yeah, he'd probably go buy the supplies and then like actually put it in a glass carboy with a percolator so that like it could ferment properly. It's perfect fruit juice. So he probably doesn't need to add any sugar to it, so he'll just put perfect fruit juice in a glass carboy with the fermenter percolator thing, and yeah,
All right. So
see
brewer's
what
supplies
happens.
run you 20 gold.
Okay, let me mark that down.
And then mark down that you have the brewer's supplies.
Hmm.
Let's see. Page 78. I want to see what brewer's supplies actually come with. Like, all that's fine. I agree with you, but I kind of want to know what they come with.
Turn the thing off.
Whoop.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they come with in terms of D&D
Brewer's supplies include a large glass jug, which will be your jug
or
of
carboy.
Arizona, a
Yeah.
quantity of hops, a siphon, and several feet of tubing. So it's a moonshine setup.
Ah,
Yeah, but I'll say easy enough. You buy some stretchy material and spread over the top of it. That's just another copper.
okay.
Not exactly a balloon, but as close as you can reasonably find. Yeah.
Alrighty, dope. That sounds good. He'll now it will ferment properly. Honestly,
So
I'm
make
sorry. Go ahead.
me a wisdom check using your proficiency in brewer supplies.
Okay. Okay, Morgan. For some reason, it backed me out on the app, but I got this. Abilities and skills. No, it'd be resources. and Burst Splice.
Oh, okay. It's been sitting with yeast for a while, so you feel confident about what you're doing now, but you're a little. There's a little bit in the back of your head about I don't know what I've already done to this is going to change.
Mm.
But yeah, you feel reasonably good about it.
Okay. Yeah, usually, like on average, depending on like what you're making for wines, it's like 3 to 6 months. So I think that fermentation would have been happening, but with a cork in it, none of the gases would have been escaping, which
Yeah, the carbon dioxide wouldn't be getting out.
it probably should have shot the cork out of it. But I didn't think about that.
However, it wasn't open, so it's not going to be vinegar.
Right.
If it was just open, I'm pretty sure that's how you get vinegar.
Perfect vinegar.
Perfect vinegar.
Yes, I think that's right.
Or it tastes like vinegar anyway. It's not actually vinegar, because vinegar is acetic acid and water. All right, yeah. Loki asking about the potions. You could probably ask around for an alchemist and see if you can find someone that would
I'll do just that.
be able to do anything with it. You could possibly ask that for some of the dragon stuff too.
Ooh, like potions of frost resistance.
I think Morgan should have what dragon stuff and death kiss stuff he has.
Yeah, we put it all in the chunk of preserving.
Yep, he's got it all.
I think we put all of it in the trunk, even your stuff.
We put all the disposable stuff in the all the
Biological.
yeah, everything that decomposes in the chest.
And the bag of holding went into a portable hole.
Oh no, we did not. Did
Yeah,
we?
you had the portable hole.
Inside of Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
It wouldn't break inside more than crane.
No, it wouldn't. You are correct, because it specifies a extra dimensional space created by an item. Mordenkainen's is an extra dimensional space created by a spell.
What if you have a wand of Mordecai's magnificent mansion?
Well, the spell was created by an item, but the space was created by the spell. Now, if you had an item that when activated has the effect of the spell, I don't know.
I mean, it would be a dick move to say it did. But rules as written, it would.
Let's see here. Does rope trick break it? I don't know, because the extra dimensional space is at the top of the rope. It's not.
I mean, it is the spell doing it, though.
Well, the spell makes the rope stand up, and then the rope has the portal. I don't know.
It's just normal rope, though.
It's true. Normal rope that stands straight up. All right. Where is? Okay, there is the Death Kiss one. And we want Dargon. Okay, so I'm gonna say, who all wants to be looking? Is anyone other than Loki looking around for things that that you can have done with the dragon and the death kiss.
I mean, I'll help with it, but not specifically looking. I'm just helping him with it.
I will
Okay.
also assist in the helping.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't mind doing it on my own.
Everyone that's going to be looking, but the reason I was asking is, like, Loki, are you just looking for things to do with the fluids, like potions, or are you looking for all the materials?
Just potions.
Okay. Is anyone else looking for anything else? Or would you be helping, or are you saying you'd help him look for the potions?
I'm gonna just help him look for the potions.
Okay. Alright, Loki, make... all three of you make an investigation check.
Andromeda, help!
You're gonna have to give me a minute on that one.
Okay.
Trying to maneuver the website. Let's see, I gotta go back.
Add a
again.
D6 to that, because fuck it.
And what did you want us to roll again?
Investigation.
Investigation, please.
Alright. See, how would I do that?
If you want
On
to,
the
I'll
app
just do it from the
anyway.
computer. I could probably just do it from the computer for you.
If you can do it from there.
Yeah. Did your sheet to pop open?
Also, we're doing that.
One investigation from one Tia. Ooh, 8. Very good.
Okay. Very good. Rebecca spots it first. Or finds out first, asking around. Of an alchemist of pretty good reputation. He's not like a master at it, but he's pretty good at basically all potions. He is the best that they have in Baldur's, according to several people.
I mean, that one sounds good to me.
What was that, Anthony? Sorry.
My bad. I said, that one sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. Yeah, you enter, and there's the slight smell of burning sulfur. You see weird ingredients in jars along all the shelves. And behind the counter, you see a eccentric, older a human.
Oh no, it's the doctor
That's
from Wild
what I
West.
was
I
thinking.
knew it. I will approach him and go, "Oh yeah." See how he responds.
What is this? You found, you need healing?
What can I do for you?
Make me crap my jorts over here. Anyhow.
You heard about potions?
Yes. I was actually curious. We have recently slayed a foul beast, and I was wondering if you could repurpose its fluids into a form of potion.
That depends on the type of creature, but more than likely.
I do believe we have fluid of a creature that has one eye and several little bitey mouths at the end of these tentacles, and the other fluid would be from a white dragon.
Adult white dragon.
Adult white dragon. That I do know what it is.
The dragon, yes. It's been a while. Been a while since I've worked with dragon's blood. but I can make what is known as a potion of dragon strength from it.
Dragon strength.
Oh. Potion of dragon strength. Oh, okay.
That's similar to potions of giant strength.
It's similar. Here. It is that is a much more well-known cousin to it. Oh, that's why I
What's the
can't
second
find it.
cousin?
I'm in the wrong page. What'd you say, first or second cousin?
Yes.
Probably third. Dragons and giants
Okay.
don't like each other.
This is very true. So how much of this stuff will we have to provide? Can you lower that? How much of the stuff will we need to provide in order to get our hands on one of those potions?
Well, each potion will require a vial of blood. Yes.
How many vials do we have again? We don't have Morgan. We don't have Morgan. He has everything.
Oh no, I lied. It's not giant strength at all. It's more like a retcon. It's more like a retcon. It's more like a healing potion, but with extra benefit of gaining being stronger against the same type of damage as what the dragon breathes.
Oh. Sounds fancy.
What
Hmm.
how old of a dragon would you say this was?
An old adult
Adult.
dragon.
Be pretty strong healing, yes.
I've been informed by Morgan telepathically via the sending spell that I just casted. I asked him because he's right next to me. In real life, we have 7 vials. This is Anthony. Loki doesn't know this.
7
Okay.
vials of one dragon's blood.
Yeah.
I never
Yep.
heard any of the stuff.
I DM'd you after you asked me to. I can resend it.
Oh, you sent me the death kiss?
Yeah. There. I just pinned it so I don't have to type it out again.
Okay.
Because I'm lazy.
We know.
It was all good. Oh, 5 vials of death kiss blood.
And what was this other creature?
Some kind of beholder kin. It's like
Except
a
it had, like,
vampire, but more beholder-like.
It had sucky mouths at the end of its tentacles that would drain the blood.
And it shocked you with lightning when you stabbed it.
Oh, he definitely knows about this. Heard of these? A death kiss.
Name's rather fitting.
Yes.
Yes, I know of how to make it. I have never done it myself before. But I can make you a potion of lightning blood.
Oh.
What does that do? Does that give like a similar effect when you're damaged by another creature? You shock them with lightning?
Sounds
To
like
be
it.
honest, I don't really know the effects. That
I only know of the method to make it. It's not something I've been able to study much because, well, to be frank, I've never come across one or anyone who had.
Coming across a death kiss, I mean.
Well, I wouldn't mind one of those. That sounds pretty fun. Then we could get a healing potion out of a dragon blood. That's not entirely bad either. How much would this run us once we bring the goods?
Let's see here. It's an adult dragon. How many vials how many potions of each did you want?
Yeah, probably just like 2 of each.
2 of each.
Why not? Give them a little test drive.
I'm trying to find how much making the things cost. Make it a thing.
Incredibly easy.
Incredibly easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Incredibly easy. Very, very cheap.
He says the price.
That's
So
incredibly
those are...
cheap.
Oof. Oof.
Doesn't
It's gonna
sound
be a
like
fucking
it.
arm and a leg.
Yeah, those
It's gonna go 5,000 gold pieces for one.
it's actually more than that.
What?
Oh no, it's have for consumables. Potions are consumables.
I think it's cheaper to go dungeon delving and find these potions ourselves.
Cheaper to risk our fucking necks and find these potions.
Well, you see, these are very rare potions, which for consumables is basically a legendary thing, a legendary effect of a regular thing. Fuck, man, that's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to rework prices.
Scaring me, dude.
I'm gonna have to rework prices. I'll go ahead and tell you what this says it would be. This says that crafting. Okay, the time I can kind of understand, but this is that crafting the very rare potions would take 10 weeks total for the. Well, no, because you're doing 2, not all 7. It would take like 3 to 4 weeks, and run you 20,000 gold.
The fuck? Like a healing potion that also gives us resistance.
A very good healing potion.
So, like, what, the highest tier healing potion and also a resistance to the damage type of the dragon that the blood came from or something?
Yeah, it's I can never remember the potion tiers, but it's whatever 10d4 plus 10 is. Spoiler.
That's like that's a supreme.
Now, if you had killed an ancient, it would have been higher.
50,000 gold. And 500
Yeah.
days worth of.
Yeah, no kidding, right? We'll come back to this next session because I gotta.
Yeah, you're good. You got a lot of typing you gotta do. The spell books for me.
I gotta rework magic item prices for custom magic items. But actually, you know what? 2 of each. I'll give you a bulk deal. You look like good people. 5,000 for all 4.
Okay. Hang on, I need to think. So 200 platinum equals 2,000 gold?
Yes.
We cannot afford those. We can't afford those. Maybe how much would it be for one of each? We don't have funds like this.
Take away the bulk deal.
Combined we would.
It would cost the same amount because it's not in bulk.
Ugh. Giving him everything he needs.
Hmm.
3,000.
Yeah, for both. One of each.
I mean,
Even if I use
we
all my
can
money,
afford
it's
that
not.
if like one person dumps 200 platinum and another person dumps 100 platinum.
I mean, there's 3 of us, yeah.
Each of us dumps 100 platinum.
Yeah.
You could also ask Morgan for money when you go to get the parts from him to make the potions in the first place.
That's true, but then that's a weird number to calculate.
Whatever.
How that even work? Well, if we each gave 750 gold, we could do that too. So like 75 platinum each.
75 platinum each.
So we could do 75 platinum each. We can wait for Morgan to get here. Are you okay with that transaction, Abby? She just said she authorizes it. So, thank you for your credit card, ma'am.
You need the last 4 digits of your social, of your mother's maiden name, and the 3 numbers on the back of your credit card, please, and thank you.
Okay, so 750 mark. No, 75. Well, I dropped my phone and it shattered into a million pieces.
No.
It didn't shatter into a million pieces. Okay, hang on.
The day's still young.
They're bullying me.
She's like literally falling asleep.
Okay, so
Abby got
125 platinum. Try them out, see if they're worth it. You know. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it got really quiet. I got scared.
Well, we're just listening to you talk.
Oh, well, look.
Fine.
I'll,
Don't do that.
okay. The potion of lightning blood was actually cheaper than I thought. It's only uncommon.
Does this mean we have to redo math?
Oh, we gotta redo our math.
Yeah.
Add 75
Yeah.
back to my total.
Yeah, really very good.
It would be 800 cheaper. So it'd be 4,200. No.
That's
No,
more expensive.
2,200. 2,200.
2,000.
Okay.
And the for 2 of each would have been 4,000.
We can afford that, but that's still a lot. That's 100 platinum a pop. I mean, we could do that. Then.
I mean, 100 platinum per pop for 4? That's not bad.
That's not
Well,
bad at
for
all.
2 of each.
I mean, that's what. Yeah, 4 total.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to do that instead then? Since it's not as expensive.
less math too.
Yeah, less math.
Alright, yeah, I'll give up.
Abby, do you authorize this transaction? Alright, she said she authorizes the transaction. We did it, boys. We're getting ourselves the Fortnite cards.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You shut up. Where's the Tia sheet?
Jesus.
She said I could
Very
steal her money. I'm stealing your money.
I marked it off on mine.
Yeah, I marked it off on Tia's and mine.
Oh, £100 enough.
Well, we're rich.
Morgan will never resurrect his.
We'll find a way. We're getting potions. They'll be ready in like 40 weeks, but we'll be getting potions.
You
Am I
know,
wrong?
you say that these are to test me out. So I tell you what, I have them done next week.
Next week?
Yes, I'll push some things back and have these and do all of these at the same time.
Oh,
It will save some time.
we're getting the hero treatment.
Do you
All
by
right.
chance have know the spell Speedy Courier?
Is that a real spell?
What's the full name? Galadar's Speedy Courier.
Galadar's Speedy Courier.
You just
But I
made
feel like
up.
this is Acquisitions Incorporated.
It's actually Lost Laboratory of Kowalish.
Polish.
100% made this up.
No, it's real. It's in Lost
No.
Laboratory. It's a 4th level spell. Conjuration.
I do. Yes. Why?
We don't know where we'll be in a week's time.
Well, you'd need to give me that spell is it costs money to do. So I would need a payment
How much?
for the delivery. I would need
delivery fee.
Yeah. I would need 30 gold for delivery fee.
30
Yes.
gold, you got it. Yeah, I plunk 30 gold on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was mute when I said that. I'm like, yeah, you pay for it, Rebecca, Miss Moneybags.
Very good. And just so you know, blah, 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 blah. If you said you got this from the Death Kiss, if you were able to get its main eye when you are harvesting it, very hard to get out fully. But if you are able to, there is something that can be made of it if you find an artificer. Very nice thing.
We take the eye.
Did we manage to get that out?
I don't think we did.
What kind of thing?
Metagaming Pigeon, you did.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Thank you, Game Pigeon.
What kind of thing can you make with it?
Well, I can't make it, but it can be made into fancy what you call it, monocle that lets you see blood through objects.
Sort of like
That sounds horrifying. I don't like
X-ray vision?
But only the blood, yes. Yes, people inside building, you can see their blood through the wall and through them, yes.
So you could see people in a what's the rate? Oh, that's cool actually. It could be that would be good to for stuff. Yeah. That'd be useful for infiltration missions and shit.
To find, because the eye is the hardest part to get from the Death Kiss. Other than that, there's just I've heard that the tentacles can be made into whips. That they make it very easy to grapple people. And once they're grappled, it can suck their blood.
Just need to find an
That
artificer.
sounds horrifying. I love it.
The dragon, on the other hand, I'm wondering. You're not interested in what can be made. No. I should start on your potions.
I mean, I'm a little bit curious, but if you're not willing to tell us, then I'm not going to strong arm you into doing so.
I'd love to tell you, but people say I talk too much. Yes.
Nah, that's fine. Keep going.
Well, the flesh is the easiest part to get. Makes very nice steaks, very expensive. The nobles are known to pay up to 60 gold a pound. The blood can be made into the potions of dragon strength, as I said. The teeth can make special arrows and bolts.
Oh, that's fancy.
The bones. Thanks for a minute. I think the bones. Yes, the bones are very good to be made into weapons like swords and the like. The scales make great armor. But the breath pouch makes something called Dragon's Wrath. Ooh.
Ooh.
It is, do you know what bagpipes are?
Yes.
Picture bagpipes without the pipes. Just the big bag, the big sheep bladder. But bigger.
Pretty big.
And you can squeeze it, and it makes a big cone like the dragon's breath.
Hmm.
Interesting.
The wings. The wings are hardest to get from the adults. The ancients have an even harder thing. But you can make a cloak of dragon flight from the wings. What else? What else did I forget? Oh, yes. The horn and spines. They can be made into special wands. Different kinds of craftsmen are needed for the different types of things. But yes, all those parts, very useful if you manage to get more than just the blood. Anyway, what is your name so I can deliver these as requested?
Name's Loki.
Okay, Loki. I send them to you.
Do you need a last name? I don't have a last name.
A lot of people don't have last names, so I think it should work.
Okay.
Especially since he's met you.
Yes. You don't know any other Lokis, do you?
I know 12,
Nope. There you go.
but none of them are tieflings.
Ah, very good. That's how it is. That's how you'll remember me.
Yes. Also, you're very pale. Has anyone ever told you?
Yes, I've looked at reflections.
How do you burn?
Don't want to know. You do not want to know, my friend.
He's resistant to fire, so he doesn't burn too well.
Exactly.
Oh, very useful.
It's a blessing and a curse.
I've been trying to create an kind of like a potion, but one that is more of a salve you put on. Stops you from burning, yes.
I think they have that in Port Nianzru.
Just
I
steal
only
the
heard about
technology.
bugs. Bug repellent there. Did they steal my invention?
Well,
I
if
have
it
to check
hasn't
this
been
out.
made yet, it's not your invention.
Don't think it works that way, but maybe. Voice hurts my throat. Alright. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's everything. We'll quickly drop off all the stuff you need.
Okay. If you ever want to sell any of the other parts, I buy them. I buy them top dollar.
2,000% markup.
He buys them, though.
Yeah, top dollar. So
Oh, yeah.
we get a 2,000% premium.
You know, no, the prices that are in this actually kind of make sense when you look at how much the stuff you can sell. Yeah. He gave you a first timers discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the dragon flesh y'all got would have sold for 1,200 gold if you sold it all.
Where would we find enough people to buy it?
I mean, it was 20 pounds was all you got of the prime stuff. You gave the rough stuff away. You gave the rough stuff to the ice hunters.
They're going to eat pretty well for a while.
Yep. Yeah, like if y'all would have got the wings, both wings, each one were 6,500 gold.
Did we miss that?
Each one, 80 pounds. That's like Morgan's entire carry capacity.
Yeah, we could find a way to make it work. We always find a way.
Life finds a way.
All I could do till life finds a way.
So Morgan, you get your bullets you ordered.
Nice. Okay. Fuck, where would I put that on here? Combat? No. Origin skills.
Should be inventory.
Inventory. Right, there's that stuff. Yeah, I'll just put it down at the bottom. How much should I order again? I feel like I ordered 100.
Last time you ordered 50, so this time you ordered 100. Yes.
Right. 100 bullets.
Yep.
Okay.
And some of those are very much being kept in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then you gave him. Did you give him 2 of the dragon bones, I believe?
Yes, I gave him 2 of them to see if he could make, I don't know, dragon bone bullets.
Yes. Okay.
No, free of the street, home
Here.
finding. You spoke to folks around them, didn't have too much to say.
Okay. The one bone was used up in experimentation. The second bone, however, he was able to make some bullets.
Oh,
Now, they don't have the full efficiency, he tells you, as it would have been if he made it into a sword or some such. But they do give you a bonus to attack and damage rolls. They're essentially plus
hey,
2 bullets. You get 10 of these.
nice.
Plus 2 dragon bone bullets. And this is where it gets hairy. They also, if you roll a 20 on your attack with these bullets, the creature will take an extra 7 ice damage.
Oh,
However, because they're ammunition, once magic ammunition hits a target, it is no longer magic. If you miss, you can go and retrieve it.
It's a bullet.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Go and retrieve it. It's a musket ball.
Oh,
Musket
it's a
balls
ball.
you could-
Okay, yeah, I thought it was like a cartridge thing.
You know. Musket balls it works for. If he would have had like a modern rifle, no.
yeah.
Goes and picks up all the buckshot, reloads it.
Yeah, it's 44 cal, but it's 44 cal musket balls. It's a black powder revolver. Stand by.
And also, attacks made with these bullets have advantage against any target with the dragon creature type.
You want to save them.
How many of these bullets did you get?
10.
10?
Yeah, 10 of them.
That will be
Now-
very useful.
Now, he also tells you, if you come across more of these bones and want them made into some sort of melee weapon, they'll have those same benefits, and melee weapons hold their enchantments better than ammunition.
Oh, the next dragon we kill.
Okay.
I might get
Well,
a
you still
rapier.
have bones. He specifically did not give away all the bones. You weren't here
Right.
that session.
Oh,
I could use a new rapier.
I know exactly what to do. See, Rebecca bought Morgan a birthday present on her birthday. So Morgan's birthday's coming up. He has to buy Rebecca a birthday present for his birthday. So he's going to take the dragon bone, however many this guy would need, to make. What would Rebecca like better, a longsword or a rapier?
Rapier,
Would
because
Morgan know?
longswords do not have finesse.
Rapier? Okay. Yeah, he'll do it to make a rapier. How much would that cost?
Okay, so this is an adult dragon. Look, I'll be faster at this in the future. We just haven't actually gone through the crafting stuff before, so it's taking me a minute to figure it out.
That's all good.
To have it made into a rapier would cost, since it's adult, it's rare, and rare costs 2,000 gold.
2,000
And it will
gold.
take a few weeks.
2,000 gold. I don't think I would have enough.
It would be 200 platinum.
Yeah, I only have 100. I only have 100 platinum and like 3 gold. He'll
That said,
say,
he will offer to buy some dragon bones off of you. If you're up for that sort of thing.
I think there were 6 of them total, which I marked down to 4. So there's 4 of them now, and you said how many would it take to make the rapier?
It's 1 to make the rapier.
1 to make the rapier. And if I sold him the other 3, how much would that take off of the price?
Oh, he don't.
You want to sell me 3 of them?
He pulls out an abacus.
Oh, don't tell me they're incredibly valuable. They probably are.
Let me look
You
up.
sell me these 3. I will make the rapier for you and give you 250 gold.
Abacuses are only worth 2 gold.
Abacus. All right.
He does his math on a spyglass spec. It's an abacus, but all the beads are spyglasses.
That's so expensive! Holy shit!
This man's single-handedly tanking the economy.
See, Loki's a caster, and he wouldn't, I don't think, benefit from any sort of weapon. And then Tia uses a mace, I think.
Yeah, Tia uses I believe it's a magic mace.
Yeah,
And
so
Rebecca's only magic weapon is on loan from some dead dwarves.
Let me double check this. I believe Tia's mace is... Yeah, Tia has a magic mace.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Morgan wouldn't know that, but yeah, he's more concerned about paying back the birthday present for Rebecca, so he'll do that. He will sell him the 3 dragon bones for him to make the rapier with the 4th one.
Okay. He gives you back 250 gold. He pays you 250 gold. And it will take I'll push this forward, since you... I almost went back into the other guy's voice.
since you gave me the chance to experiment. I'll cut the normal amount of time in half, so it'll take 5 weeks.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to go around and do some stuff. We gotta go to Waterdeep, and so yeah, I should be back in time for that. If I'm
Not
like a couple of
I'll
days,
hold it.
okay, all right,
How
cool, cool.
long
That
do we
that
have
worked out.
until the summer,
We have what?
the Midsummer Festival?
Okay, so it is. Let's pull up the calendar of Harpthos, everyone. It is currently Marpanoth the. You slept 16. You slept 17.
It's not a year and a half.
Marpanoth. From Marpanoth to Midsummer is Undo Trequa. That's all I know. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. A little over 9 months.
Okay, we have 9 months until the end of the world. That's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
9
one
months.
pregnancy till the end of the world.
I was
9 months. He said 5 weeks.
Yeah,
5 weeks that's
that's
you
less
mean
than 9
so
months.
Is there 4
five
weeks in
10
a month
days,
in this world, or is there only 3?
There's
four
there's
10 days, right?
no 3. There's 30 days in every month,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
there's
3.
days that fall between months.
I don't like that.
So 5 weeks. That would be next month. Mid
It
next
would
month.
hit, yeah, or possible. Well, actually, I think it would be next month because you're in
So
the middle of a month right now.
So like 2 months from
Technically.
now, the rapier will be ready.
Yeah, a month and 2 10-day.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that sounds fair. We got
It'll
like
be ready. Yeah, because holidays you don't work. It's work weeks, and the feast days that happen between months wouldn't be work days. So yeah, it would be Nighthall 9th, right? And Nighthall 7th. It'll be ready.
okay. All right, yeah, that works out. That's phenomenal. If any of my friends end up deciding that they want to do something with these dragon scales we got, then I'll come back to you and put in an order, probably for some armor or something, I imagine.
Ooh, yes, he would be the one for the armor.
That'd be good armor for Tia.
Do you want me to quote the armor?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Loki don't wear armor. I don't wear armor. Rebecca does.
She wears leather.
Tia definitely does. She wears something under them robes. She got these crazy religious robes, and I don't know. But I think she said that she was like holy or something. So what do holy people wear?
It depends on what religion.
That's
Oh,
the other man again.
he starts thinking to himself, and he's struggling.
You
You know what?
you've seen a blue dragon on most of her stuff.
Right. He goes, a blue dragon.
That would be Bahamut. Well, what kind of is it from the same dragon as the bones? Are the
No,
scales
no,
from the same dragon?
no, the bones are from a white one.
Yeah. Are the scales you're giving me from the same dragon?
Oh yeah. It's white. Yeah.
She probably would not like that.
Oh. I don't know how to shop for women. I used to have a
the-
wife and she'd do all the shopping.
Her religion does not like the chromatic dragons.
Oh,
The
all
color
right,
dragons. They like the metal ones.
That's
right,
totally
right,
metal.
right. Okay, so maybe Rebecca, but I think Rebecca says that she follows the same God, but I don't see her wearing none of them crazy robes or start preaching who's it's what's it's at me. So I think she'd like it maybe, but she kind of sneaky. So like, and maybe dead. She kind of sneaky and maybe dead. So I don't know. I don't know what you can make with Dragon's Gate. I imagine it'd be heavy, right? It wouldn't be light.
It would be pretty heavy. Yes.
Could you
I
make
think scale mill's a heavy armor.
Could you make dragon studded leather?
Well, we would need dragon leather, right? For dragon studded leather.
Yeah, we gotta get into RuneScape. You gotta get dragon hide. And
Dragon.
white dragon hide isn't even on the scale. Isn't even in the level system. So it's probably in the level 120 expansion they're working on. Oh no, scale mill, medium armor. It would be medium. But I should go ahead and tell you the scale mail pretty expensive.
Okay.
Very good.
Well,
Very good, but expensive.
all right. Well, how much you figure? Maybe I'll tell Rebecca and she can come back here and order it herself because I'm running out of money and kindness.
You want me to be honest with you?
Sure.
20,000 gold and 25 work weeks.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure the world will
That's a
end
long
before
time.
we finish it.
Yeah, that might
Before we
not.
get
That might
enough
not come
money
by in time.
to buy
No,
it.
it would be 2 weeks before the world ends.
No, we need to get
Ridiculous.
enough money, which will probably take a bit longer than 2 weeks, and then we have to wait for it to be finished. The world will end before it finishes.
Yeah,
but it's dragon scale mail.
it is Dragon Scale. Should I just sell it to this guy and make us money?
I'm more than happy to buy any of the other bits you have from dragons or anything else you've dissected.
He's slowly becoming the other guy.
it's alright. It's
The other
alright.
guy was originally supposed to be
You want to like powder?
Oh my
was what I was originally going for, but then he took on a life of his own.
Yep.
I've never actually read Dragon Scale Mill. It's in the DMG. Pretty good.
He's yeah, it's one large bag of dragon scales, but Morgan wouldn't sell this guy the frost organ or the horns because I remember hearing that would be for good stuff. Oh, and then there's the dragon teeth. Maybe that too. He'll go. What about these teeth? What you got for this?
Like, are you asking how much money or what he could do with them?
Asking what he could do with them.
Okay.
I know. I said how much you got for this. That's not what I meant.
Okay. So you have what, like 10 teeth? Locate this tab so I can stop scrolling back and forth.
Oh, the beholder parts. I feel like they're gonna use that. Death gets blood, and then there's the tentacles. I don't think this guy would buy the tentacles.
I mean, you don't know what he's into.
Nani?
Money?
He probably would be the one to make the whips.
I don't know that off the top of my head. I think the Tinkerer makes the whips. The Dragon Arrow would be made by this man, though.
Oh, is he
I
making
can make you dragon arrows or dragon bolts.
Ooh.
These are from. I don't think you said. Were these from the size? I'm guessing these are adult dragons.
Yep, yeah, that's adult white dragon.
It would be arrows that, much like with the bullets I made, would make it much easier to hit and pack a bit more punch. But they'd also do extra frost damage.
All right. So
and there'd be, and like with yours, there would be it would be easier to hit creatures that are draconic.
okay.
And the teeth being from such a powerful creature and being made for that kind of damage already, have a chance to not lose their magic properties when they hit.
Ooh. Okay. So let me ask you this. If I gave you the whole bag of dragon scales, would that be enough to maybe cover the charge of making some of them arrows?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I know I keep
Oh.
making you do math
No,
and
you're
stuff.
good.
I apologize.
The question here is, Anthony's gonna rule on this.
No.
Does ammunition count as a consumable for the purpose of magic item crafting? Because magic item crafting lists potions and scrolls as the consumables.
Oh. If we're going rules as written, it's not considered a consumable.
But they lose their properties
It's
when they
consumed
hit.
on use.
Well, it's consumed on hit, not necessarily on use.
I suppose, yeah.
But yes. This is why I'm letting Anthony rule on it.
Oh, why'd you pick me?
I would say
I mean,
they count as consumables, but you're not asking me.
Because Abby gets real upset at me when I make her make choices, like asking for random numbers.
Let's see. Give me 1 second to decide with my counsel.
Okay. He's counseling with the other two.
Yep.
I can honestly see both sides of this, is why I'm letting someone else decide it, Peck.
Should have let me decide it. I would have just gone with a quick yes.
It's true. It is very true.
I wouldn't have had to consult anyone.
The dragon scales are worth blah 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 blah. Let me type that in.
Does it get more expensive if it's a magical consumable?
Consumables are cheaper.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's a consumable.
How much do I have to pay? More if it's not a consumable. Okay, it's a consumable.
That's expert DM ruling right there. He's definitely not trying to save me a fucking penny.
Just okay. From the scales, it would pay for 3 and a bit arrows.
It would pay for 3.
3 and a bit.
3 and half an arrow.
Well, yeah, you'd get 350 gold back.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. All right. So I'm mildly confused by this. So if I gave him the bag of dragon scales and I asked
Yeah.
him to make me as many dragon bone arrows, dragon tooth arrows as he could for the cost of the scales, he could make me 3 and a bit, and I would also be receiving money back?
Well, no, he can't make a bit of an arrow. So you could make
Oh,
3, and then you get the
okay.
extra gold back, is what I meant by the bit. Like, there's extra there.
Okay. You're gonna hate me. How much does it cost for the arrow?
An arrow's 1,000 gold.
Okay. So maybe this would be a better question then. This would be kind of sacrificing some of them, but I figure if there's like at least 5 of them, then like Rebecca could do something with it because then, her and I would have ranged options and then there would be like, it would be better. But if I were to give him 5 of the teeth and um and the bag of scales, would I be able to get 5 arrows?
You
I'll be
probably
honest,
have to
the
pay
teeth,
some money.
yeah, the teeth are not worth near as much as the scales.
Oh, okay.
The
So
teeth themselves,
the
the
big
teeth themselves aren't. There's a whole thing of knowing to know how to enchant a magic item as well as just. It's not just taking the tooth and putting it on the end of a stick.
right. Okay.
So unfortunately, no. If you gave him 5 teeth, you'd almost get the 4th arrow.
God damn it. All right. Fuck it. So yeah, for now I'll take the 3, keep the remaining 7 teeth,
Okay. Give him the
and
bag
then
of scales.
right, yeah. Let me mark that off in my thing. I give him the bag of scales. Yes.
Okay, so you get 350 gold back.
Okay. Hold on. I have to edit this. Okay.
I'm sorry.
0. No. It's not your fault. 0 large bag of dragon scales because I'll end up taking it out later and correcting everything. 0 dragon bones. Where are the dragon teeth? 10 dragon teeth. Right now it is 7. And if I come down here beneath all the rest of my treasure, it would be. Wait. How long is it taking him to make these arrows? Is that like another thing that takes a while, or would he be able to do that like today?
He'll have them ready with the rapier.
Okay, all right. So I won't
the
put them in my
5 league mark.
inventory for now. All right. So I think that covers. Oh, and then you said how much gold?
350.
350. Okay, math real quick. That would be 550, and then 603. Okay, 603. Okay.
There's a bit on an ancient dragon. Super hard to get off of it, but that one bit is worth. You could sell it for 26 grand.
Holy fuck! I wish we killed an ancient dragon.
It's its heart.
The ancient dragon would have
It would've
killed
killed
us.
Yeah, it definitely would have killed us. Yeah, that's true. I
You
didn't
can
think
also
about
make something stupidly good out of the heart.
that. All right, so we have an order in for Dragonbone Rapier and 3 Dragon Tooth arrows. That's good. And Morgan managed to make some money, which he may or may not divvy out to other people. I'm joking. If people want the money, he'll give it. He'll let it be known that he made the sales, and if no one immediately asks for the money, then he's just not gonna hand it out. But if they do, he'll give it like whenever. If it's like, hey Morgan, can you like give me some of that money that should have been mine? I'll go, of course. Here you go.
Very good. And it should be known, I have a problem. It's a quick answer. I do have all 3 of the harvesting books now. So if in the future, if you want to harvest any of the things, I should have most of the monsters.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that whole harvesting thing is very interesting. I've actually never taken a crack at the book myself or the books, but remember Anthony saying he wants to implement it. So Gonna take a peep at that eventually.
It's confusing at first, but it's actually laid out pretty well. You just gotta get used to how it's done.
I feel you.
Also, the easiest thing to get off of the dragon turtle is 1,000 gallons of dragon turtle blood.
Fuck.
That's a lot of fucking blood.
Where are you gonna put that?
That's like too much blood.
That's the easiest thing to get off of there.
Anthony, you know there is such a thing as too much sauce. Oh yeah. Too much sauce.
All right. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that wants to be done before y'all head back to Waterdeep? Oh yeah, you had your dinner. Well, you had your drink with your sister.
Yeah, I would have spent the next couple days with her while we waited
I would just
for Morgan's bullets.
look. Sorry. I would just be looking through the spell books and seeing like what I could work on and how much I would be spending to do that. So if we just want to talk in DMs about that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll send the rest after the session.
Got you.
They were spells that I had generated the spell books back when we were running the tomb. So I have to go get that notebook, which is on the other side of my room. And I didn't think to do that during the break.
I am
Lazy.
curious as what spells are in there, just as like a.
I could let you know once I know all of them.
Yeah.
Let's just say there's spells in it that are too high of a level for Loki to cast.
Give me a wish. Give me a wish.
There's like 8 pages of wish.
And
That said, no, I don't think you can make a spell. I don't think you can make a spell scroll of a spell that you're not high enough level to cast.
I don't know. I don't know the specific rules.
Scribing spell scrolls as a warlock is overpowered.
Warlock is going to sit there and spend
I
time to
need
do that.
Arcana proficiency, which I don't have.
So yeah, that's all I would really be doing, but I can't do any of that this session. So yeah, that's it for me.
I'm sorry, I can't type out all of those while I'm doing
No,
it.
no, Bean, look me in the eye. It's okay.
You gotta look him right in the eye. Just right in it.
Anthony, name a monster.
The abyssal chicken.
Is that an actual?
Yes, it's in Baldur's.
It's a real thing.
I think it technically is
has-
a beast.
It's a delicacy in Avernus.
Oh wait, abyssal chicken is in my cookbook. Yes. Okay.
How to cook abyssal chicken nuggets. Yummy. Would you like some devil ranch sauce? It's got ultra spice.
I don't think the abyssal chicken is in any of these 3 books.
That's so sad.
What about a stone giant?
Giant?
Yeah, giants are
You say-
tasty.
Did you say stone or storm?
Storm.
Okay.
The giants are tasty, yeah.
Hey, giant? Stone giant. Well, if you the easiest thing to get is lock of stone giant hair.
Does it taste good?
The weird thing is stone giants are normally hairless. It resembles a patch of briar. Valuable resource for stoneworkers. Oh, I think it basically gets used as steel wool. Yeah, it's used to sand down stone.
So giant pubes that are steel wool.
Yeah. The next thing is stone giant fingernail, which you use to make the potion of giant strength.
Oh,
Which if you've ever read the potion the description for the potion of giant strength, it specifically says there's a fingernail in it.
Gross.
And then the
Nasty.
hardest one to get from stone giant is the stone giant molar, which is literally a molar. It's
For,
used to make
for copying spells into your spell book, it doesn't say you have to be able to cast that spell at your current level. So if you're like only able to cast like 8th level spells, you could technically scribe in 9th level spells, but you'd be unable to use them.
Loki line swish. Loki line swish.
the molar can be used to make a stone anvil, which is an anvil that superheats stone so that it can be forged in the same way as heated metal.
Oh. Fuck with that.
Which is definitely an interesting item.
Your boys, we done. Might be bedtime. We have free time.
Yeah, we're gonna end it.
Let's go, folks. That ends our. That ends the exposition and shopping session.
For the rest of the campaign.
I mean,
From this point on, there will be no more shopping.
from this point on, it'll be like Tomb of Annihilation. There are no cities. There is no shopping
God.
for
Oh no.
for over a year.
I can't imagine being a wizard in Tomb of Annihilation. Like, that would just be torture. You wouldn't be able to get
And there's so
any-
many wizard spell books
I
around,
know!
too.
Like, it's such a douche move.
There were several other settlements that you could have bought stuff in. You just didn't go to any of them.
I mean, it's on a ticking clock. You don't have time to go anywhere.
Yeah, no, I get that. Y'all, there's multiple paths, and the path of clues y'all found didn't lead you to any of them, is what I should have said. Like, there's a pirate cove.
Oh, I went there. That place was fun. Then the giants attacked us.